Hey, welcome to Otaku Wars.
What's up?
Unfortunately, I'm not doing the best today
You're not?
because a big part of my childhood has passed away.
Oh, dang, you had to remind me.
Yeah, the Yugioh creator, for you guys who don't know, has unfortunately passed away.
Sad day when you told me.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, though. I'm Mike Sensei.
Mark Wando, also Marcus and Mike.
We got a good show lined up for you today. We got a couple of popcorn articles we're going to read. You got a couple of articles you wanted to discuss. And then our war session.
Which is about...
Minions!
Woo woo!
We want to saw Minions. We were going to see Thor before the show and do both of them today, but
We're seeing Thor
we're seeing
after.
it after, so we'll do Thor next week. Which is probably best, because I forgot that we don't want to give away spoilers.
So, how was your week? Besides, the Yugioh Creator passing
Ignoring
away.
that, my week was good. Yours?
Not too bad, man.
Yeah, today's your last day at your job?
Today was my last day at my job, yeah. Gonna miss everybody there.
Full-time content creator now?
I wish. It's the plan.
Same.
It's the
It's the
plan
dream.
one day. Plan one day. All right. So, what are we gonna get started on today?
I don't know. Do you have anything you want to talk to me about, Marcus?
Do you know? I actually do.
Actually, let's talk. Boom. Look at that. That's an
Okay.
introduction right there, right?
Let's talk.
That's a segment introduction right there.
All right, just a quick reminder for you guys. So basically, we're doing the show a little bit differently now. We're basically just chatting about the news instead of just like giving you guys the news. That way, we can sound more natural to you guys, and you can actually get to know us better. So like, they're still technically news, and I guess technically still random news because we're talking about other stuff besides anime and gaming. It's just not just gonna be like, oh yeah, let's talk about news. Oh, let's talk about random news and stuff like that.
It's more like watching a talk show or listening to a talk show than it is watching a news channel.
Yeah, basically. Anywho, there is this awesome.
Wait, hold on. Before you say anywho, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's
talk.
All right, we got it down.
Nice. All right, so there is this awesome Dragon Ball fan animation that someone did. It's basically Goku fighting Goku and Vegeta fighting against Broly. I'll show it to you later. It's pretty dope.
I think I might have seen it.
Oh, you might have seen it.
Yeah, because I was watching something. I was like, I don't remember this fight actually taking place, but it looks so real.
Okay, was Chi-Chi in the fight?
I didn't see Chi-Chi. I only saw like a good 15 to 30 seconds of whatever.
Okay,
it was.
because Chi-Chi is in the animation too. But what's really cool is like what they did is they had Vegeta come in, and it's the Vegeta we know, but he's the king of Saiyans, and he comes to fight Broly. And then once he's like basically beaten in a way, he's like, Kakarot, come on! And then Kakarot's doing like the signature going Super Saiyan thing, like the first time going Super Saiyan. It's like showing like the lightning and stuff. It's him getting angry in the same way, basically. But what they do, instead of him going Super Saiyan, he basically turns into Ghost Rider. And it's freaking dope. Like, he looks like an ape version of Ghost Rider, I would say. Something close to that.
Okay, yeah, you need to show me this afterwards. This sounds cool.
I was like, oh, that's so dope!
So this has nothing to do with that thing I sent you that had the picture of like a different looking cell on it?
No, it does not.
Did you happen to look at that? Because I forgot to
Okay,
open it.
so the thing is, I think I know what it is, but I don't want to give spoilers away for the new Super movie.
Oh, is it supposed to be a spoiler? I figured it would
Because-
be a spoiler.
okay,
They
so-
just had it on a cover.
Yeah,
art
well,
like
here's
that.
the thing. Do you remember when I was telling you about they released the name of the different songs and how that could potentially be a spoiler?
Yeah.
So yeah, Cell was technically in one of those songs, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely a spoiler. Spoiler, I guess Cell might be in the movie. I don't know because I haven't watched it. So
None of these facts are confirmed, but I just know the picture of whoever it was looked cool. It looked like a cell that was like red.
yeah, so there's like there's basically, so I guess I'll just tell you because this isn't
Yeah,
technically
we already-
this isn't
we already started talking about it.
This isn't technically the movie either. This is like something from something else, and they're probably bringing it into Super. So like there's this character named Cell X, I think, and I think he's from an online game. I'm thinking it might be Dragon Ball Online. I don't remember the details, but it's basically a character, and I think from the picture you showed me, it's a similar design, but it's also like a completely different Cell too. So they could be bringing that character into Super possibly. But from the red thing, because it looked like he had like this red thing in the middle. You know what? No, that's something completely different. I was thinking like some sort of fruit, and that might be like inside of him, but it can't be that because it doesn't like resonate that way.
He looks like remember how Frieza turned into Frieza Gold?
Yeah.
He looks like he turned into the same thing, except where the gold would have been on Frieza is red.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So it's like a smooth gold instead of that camo green pattern.
Yeah. I think it might be Cell X. Not too sure, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited. If we spoiled that for somebody, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a spoiler. Now I get why you asked me, is there spoilers in it? Because I was like, IGN doesn't usually spoil things.
Yeah, because I saw Cell, and I was like, oh, they're the things that spoil. Because I get my news from, like, CBR, and there's some stuff that they do spoil, in my opinion. Just because it's like, they talk about stuff like, oh, this is like this, and this could be like that, and yada, yada, yada.
Speaking of the Dragon Ball movie, though, I'm pretty excited for it.
Oh, I am too.
I forgot when the release date is.
I believe the release date is sometime is September.
Oh, so we're getting close.
September. So, actually, I have to take a look again. It's either August or September.
Cool. You been playing any Dragon Ball Z games?
Oh, no, I haven't, really. I mean, there's the latest Dragon Ball game, which is Kakarot, I believe. Yeah. And then there's also Xenoverse. I have Fighters too, but I'm not really into Fighters just because that's like a pure fighting game.
Yeah.
Like not multiplayer, versus.
I've seen people with some skill. They look pretty cool.
Oh yeah, man. Animation is good too. I'm more into like playing Kakarot and Xenoverse, but I know they just released, or not just released, they're releasing an update for Xenoverse. And it's basically something that's really cool because they did like Kanton City vote, so I guess the players got to come in together and vote to see what kinds of updates they wanted in the game, and I guess they're bringing those votes into the game. Whatever got the highest, I'm guessing.
What do you think got the highest?
Whatever they're bringing in. So they're bringing in like...
So like you don't know any of the people who were on the vote though?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I had no idea because I didn't participate in the vote. It's been years since I played Xenoverse.
Same. I did try Kakarot, but we had a discussion last
yes,
time
we
about
did.
how I got burnt out.
And you know, it's pretty fair how you got burnt out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. They're bringing in some cool stuff in. Like I know they're bringing like new parallel quests. They have some cool loading screens too. And their one character that I am excited for is they're bringing in Vegeta GT, but it's not Vegeta Super Saiyan 4. It's Vegeta in like his GT uniform. And he has like his short hair too.
GT does have a lot of cool looks.
It does.
I don't remember the actual show very much, but I've heard.
Oh, I can tell you the show. So first arc is basically Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball, first Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
In space, basically. People didn't like it. And then after that, I believe it's the baby arc, and I'm pretty sure that's where it actually kicks off, and people seem to like the baby arc. Then there's Super 17. I think Super 17 looks cool. I think it's dumb though, just because of power. Like power scaling, I should say.
Yeah.
You're telling me that two 17s make up
stronger than Boo?
well, probably stronger than Boo, but
well, if you think about
here's the thing.
Cell can beat up Android 17.
Yeah.
And then, although then again, Android 17 and Super was pretty freaking strong.
Oh yeah, he was.
So if you got two of those guys, that guy would be
strong. This is like
metaphorical.
This is like before we learned about the tournament power, though. Basically, so in the series, they could stand up against Super Saiyan, but didn't stand a chance against Super Saiyan 2 because Cell was stronger than 17 or 18, and Gohan was just messing with perfect Cell.
What happens if we get two cells?
Two cells would probably be
Super Cell?
Two cells would probably be stronger than a Super Saiyan 4.
Zeus. Yeah.
Just because he has a perfect form beyond his perfect form.
What if we got God form? God form cell.
God form cell.
Oh, what if that's the red one?
Oh no!
What if you tapped, because it's God energy, so what if you tapped into the God
Oh,
energy?
that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Anyone can tap into the God energy if they train. But but they have to train with someone who knows God energy, though, I think.
Yeah, but there's other universes.
But there's like a certain way you have to travel to those other universes.
Yeah, and isn't there like between the universes, don't every two like mirror each other? Because remember, there's one that mirrors the Saiyans and stuff.
So basically you have I think Goku's is Universe 17, I think, am I remembering correctly? But Beerus has a brother, and the brothers' universes mirror each other. And so basically you have one universe, which is Goku's universe, and basically you have like, Planet Vegeta was destroyed and all that jazz. But in that universe, the Saiyans are actually like a more peaceful race. They actually, instead of going in and conquering planets, they go and provide a service to fight instead, because they're strong warriors.
Yeah.
And their planet still exists. It was never destroyed.
Which that'd be a fun game.
And Earth.
That would be a fun game.
Yeah.
Make yourself a Saiyan and go defend planets.
And
we just give somebody a gaming idea, dude? I would play the shit out of that, wouldn't you?
Dude, I would just love to travel to the other universes, honestly, with your own character.
Yeah.
Defend those other universes. But in Beerus' brother's universe, Earth was actually a wasteland until Beerus used the Super Dragon Balls to make it not so.
Oh yeah, because he wanted to give him food, right?
Yeah, well, he wanted planet
food.
Earth for our delicacies.
They really like the food.
Oh no, I think we're Universe 7, not 17.
Oh yeah.
Because the tournament I remember was called Universe.
Because we were talking about
Yeah,
17.
yeah. Coincidentally, but because I remember the first tournament arc, I believe, was Universe 6 versus Universe 7.
I was so mad because when Boo got jacked, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what he got to do.
They gave us Frieza, though,
And
so
then
it's
he
fair.
Slept. Yeah, that's true. I did. The whole Frieza being there was funny. Being an ally but an enemy.
Dude, oh my gosh, I remember just seeing his reaction when he saw Gogeta for the first time. He's like, hey, who are you? We're Goku and Vegeta combined. What? That's not fair!
That whole last little tournament part was I think what made Super awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball is pretty much like tournament. It's like its identity in a way.
Don't get me wrong, I thought it was cool when they brought Frieza back, because I always wondered, because Frieza said, they always said that Frieza's never trained. If she would have trained. Is it a he or a she?
Pretty sure it's he.
Yeah, if he would have trained, then he would have far surpassed Goku. So it was funny to see him train. I always wondered what it would be like if he trained. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he far surpassed Goku.
So I thought that was cool.
Well, I guess technically speaking, he didn't surpass Goku because Goku was still training himself. But just the fact that he trained, didn't even do that much training, honestly. He just beat a guy up over and over again.
Yeah.
So it's like, imagine if he actually did some hardcore training. I feel like he could surpass Goku so easily.
Yeah.
This is why Frieza is freaking terrifying.
Yeah, dude. But I wonder how many more forms Frieza could have.
Oh, I remember. Oh my gosh, I was disappointed in the golden form. Not Frieza's golden form. That was hype. It was when Cooler turned into a golden form, because they literally just had his second form turned to gold. Oh.
Is that on a game or something? Because I don't remember ever seeing Cooler turn gold.
I don't know if it's in a game, but they did it, and there is another anime series that's sub-only. It's called... Oh, what's it called? I cannot remember, but it's basically, it ties into... I guess this is how I'll explain it. So basically, there's another Goku, right?
Yeah.
So there's the Goku we know, and then there's the Goku that can turn Super Saiyan 4, which I guess is another time period, basically. So they basically bring elements like that, and they turn it into a show.
Oh. Why don't we have that?
I mean, we do. We can watch it sub.
Oh,
it's just not dubbed. They could dub it if they wanted to. They just don't want to, I guess.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I forget what it's called. I'm sure it's a very simple title too. But yeah, that's where I saw Golden Cooler for the first time, and I was just like, that's so dumb.
I was like, did I miss something? Because I do not remember seeing him.
I hope Cooler does come back as canon though, like they did for Brawly.
Hey, question as a friend though.
Question as a friend.
What was like the least favorite arc in there? Because I really didn't care for the Goku Black arc.
In Super?
Yeah.
Like my least favorite or like audience-wide least favorite?
No, your least favorite.
My least favorite.
And then we'll talk about audience-wide.
Okay.
If you know that.
Honestly, compared to the movies, I didn't really enjoy the first two arcs.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really count them because if I would have watched the show and it was something new, maybe I would have liked them for what they were. But because I watched the movies and I knew what was going on, I was kind of bored and just waiting to get through them so I can get to new stuff.
Right. There's like some stuff. There is like some extra content in there. I don't really think it's that important though.
Yeah.
So oh gosh, what's the arc after Frieza then? Is that
I think that's the
is
Goku
that Goku Black?
Right? Yeah.
Man, that means there's really only 4 arcs then. Tournament of Power being the longest.
Yeah, I think so. Because Tournament of Power, I think, was like 120 episodes.
It was long. It was a long arc.
Yeah.
Had to be long.
Yeah, for some reason, I just didn't really like... I thought it was cool to see, like, where Trunks came from, like, his world. So I liked what they were doing. Mm-hmm. But, like, I wish they would have made, like, a creative bad guy. I liked
Goku Black, especially since there's this one joke where Goku goes to the future with Trunks, and then like suddenly just a bunch of guns pop up, and then Trunks is like, "Don't shoot! He's not black."
Oh, I didn't even think about. Oh, did that actually happen?
Yeah, it's the dub. That's how it happened in the dub. I don't know how it is in the sub, but yeah, that's how it was translated.
I'll bet you I laughed at that at the time and just completely forgot about it. But
I laughed so hard at that. So there's that joke, which is why it's probably my favorite arc.
Yeah, I take that back.
But
you win. I like that arc.
But I gotta say, I was pretty disappointed in who like Goku Black was. I just thought, it's like that one Kai guy.
Yeah.
I forget his name. I think it's Zamasu.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh, it's him? Okay, yeah, I guess.
I just didn't feel like there was a lot of, I don't know.
And then oh my gosh, was it? Because then there were 2 Zamasus at one point. Because there's a Zamasu of the future who took over Goku's body, and I guess he brought in a Zamasu from the past?
Yeah.
And then there's also Super Saiyan Rose, which I thought was cool, but it's just like evil Super Saiyan Blue. It doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Besides, it's just the evil version of Super
Saiyan Blue. They could have done
Blue.
something cooler with that, like fusing the Kai powers with the Super Saiyan, like Super Kai or something like that. Instead of Super Rose.
They did fuse together. The Kai.
Yeah, I'm saying that they could have did something new with the powers instead of Super Rose, like.
Oh, okay.
Super Kai or something like that.
Gotcha. Something that's like Kai related instead of the Super Saiyan. I gotcha. But yeah, and then there was then he basically turned into the universe, I guess.
I just didn't get why was he so much stronger than Goku?
Well, he had Goku's body. I forget what time period. No, hold on. If we're going by Trunks' time period, then he would have to, because Goku's dead in that future.
Yeah.
So it had to be some. Oh, I think it's someone from another universe. I think. This is the problem in universe travel and time travel.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like we've been talking about Dragon Ball Z for too long.
We have. We've been going on for 20 minutes now.
Is there anything else to chat about, or are we moving on to popcorn?
We're moving on to popcorn.
Wait, did you want to talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh guy?
Oh, yes. We pretty much started off with that. So, I don't have the article on here. So basically, sadly, Yugioh Creator Takahashi has died, passed on from this world.
Rest in peace. a big part of my childhood.
Yeah, same here. I grew up with the original series, and I said this on just a short video I made on our YouTube channel. But right now I'm watching Zexal. I just got done with season 1 of Sevens 2. And I'm 3D modeling a dual disc. Coincidentally.
You know, for our animation studio, we should do something Yu-Gi-Oh!
We probably could, yeah. I don't know
what was that first? What was that first place when they were battling Pegasus? What was that called? Battle Island or something?
I think it was Battle Island.
Maybe we should do like a Return to Battle Island.
Return to Battle Island.
Yeah, it could be like a half zombie fucking Pegasus.
Oh my gosh! Although Yu-Gi-Oh is very strict with their copyright. I mean, very strict.
I didn't mean to leave silence, but is it like the people who own Yu-Gi-Oh, or is it the creator was strict?
No, like the people who own Yu-Gi-Oh.
So like the production house, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think it's Kodansha. I think it's Kodansha. That's the name of the company that makes the cards. Anyways,
I actually don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh.
Yeah, but I know what it looks like when it pops up.
Yeah,
on the
screen.
Yeah. But anyways, I mean, obviously that's the news. He passed away.
Yeah.
But,
so
if we're gonna talk about it and stuff, let's talk about some of our experiences and like.
Okay. So first off, though, before we get into that, if you want to know how he died, don't really know quite yet. I didn't really see any other updates, but basically the police are doing an investigation. Right now, they just said that he was found in a lake with some snorkeling gear, basically, in shallow waters.
Yeah, because he wasn't that old to pass away from old age,
He
right?
was 60.
Oh, yeah. See, I thought he just died from old age. But he looks kind of younger in his picture.
Yeah, he does.
So when you said that, I was like, oh, maybe he's not that old. But he's 60?
Yeah, he's 60.
Dang.
Which I feel like that's still not quite old enough to die from old age. Depending on how well you take care of yourself, anyways.
True. So, I was in 5th grade.
5th grade.
Yep. I was in the same school system my whole life. I'm not going to say what it is because, it's personal information.
Mm-hmm.
But you know where it is.
I know where it is.
You went to the same school.
Yep.
But, went to the same school system. But in 4th grade, my parents tried putting me in a different school system in a different township for a year.
Oh, snap.
Not because I was a bad kid or anything, just because they were moving and they were having problems and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I hated it. So my dad, because he was a teacher at the first school district,
yeah,
they ended up moving me back. And when I came back in 5th grade, it was recess during my first day, break time after lunch, if they still call that recess in 5th grade. But anyways. And people were sitting at tables, and there was some popular kids, and obviously a lot of not popular kids. And
yeah.
They were all playing this game. I was like, "What is this?" And it was Yu-Gi-Oh. And I went home and I started watching it on TV, and I was like, "Yo, this is cool." And I used to get Shonen Jumps. Remember Shonen Jumps?
Oh yeah.
I used to get those up at that store where I usually have you get me the drinks when I said go left instead of right.
Oh, okay.
They used to have them there on the newsstand, so I used to get them because they used to have game demos in them too for Japanese games or Yu-Gi-Oh cards in them. That's where I got my first Yu-Gi-Oh card was in there.
Okay.
But they also gave me a disc that had episodes 5 through 9 or something of Yu-Gi-Oh on it. I rewatched that probably 100 times. I don't know exactly what episode numbers it was, but it was when Yugi was facing those guys in the cave towards the beginning. I think they had zombie decks.
I'm sure there's a zombie deck somewhere.
Or undead decks or something like that. Pretty sure they were zombie decks. But yeah, when they're trying to get the battle stars.
Yeah.
And, because there's that ocean guy he always faces, and then there's the bug guy he always faces.
Yep. Dinosaur guy.
These were some creeps in a cave or something that had the undead or zombie deck. If I showed you, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I probably would.
But anyways, then my life for the next 4 or 5 years has been a spiral of getting deeper and deeper into Yu-Gi-Oh! I start collecting cards. You've seen my huge card collection with all my decks. And then they started adding I was still playing up through high school, and then after high school, they started adding a bunch of new into it towards the end of my high school. And then obviously, I went to work at Little Caesars and met you, and haven't played in a couple years. And I came out with a couple more series, and you reminded me how much I hate newer stuff because the original card game I thought was a masterpiece, and then I sat down to play you that one day, and I was like, yeah, my undefeated deck, and you're like, so this pendulum goes here, this pendulum goes here, and then I lay down unlimited monsters. You lose.
And now I'm going to tribute those monsters, and I'm going to destroy your undefeated deck.
I just remembered that, and I was like, come back again when you want to face me in original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, like, went back to original Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Is that what Zexal's about?
No. So, basically, there's a new series called Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens.
Yeah.
I think the newer series is Go Rush now. But basically, it's this new thing called Rush Duels. And it's basically Yu-Gi-Oh! But more simplified. So
yeah, don't you only have 3 monsters?
Yeah, so you have 3 monsters, 3 spells, and trap fields. And then... But the difference is it's supposed to be faster. They don't have any special type of monster or anything in the show. It's just tribute summoning. And then you can draw, I think, 5 cards during your turn.
Oh, so they took away effect monsters? Is that what you're saying?
They took... Well, you can still play, like, the Xyz monsters, stuff like that. They just don't have them in the show.
Okay. Yeah. I see, that's the problem. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Should have been turned into a quick game. Because... I mean, the longer the duels went, in my opinion, the better the duel was. Because that meant that you guys were counter-trapping and counter-spelling each other. And it was a battle of wits and luck.
I think it's, like, good for those who, like, want to get, like, first started, I guess.
True.
Just like, oh, well, you know, since you're a beginner, we could probably just do a rush duel real quick. That way you're not, like, dealing with, like, so many cards in your hand.
As a side thing. But I didn't like when they tried to... make all the extra monsters like XYZ.
I love the Xyz monsters.
Pendulum. I think they look cool. I just don't think they belong in the game.
So basically, I started Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't tell you what grade I was in. I just know I was a little kid. If you were in 5th grade, I was probably just a little kid.
Yeah, true.
The original Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the first I watched. And the thing is, like, I'm basically with Yu-Gi-Oh! How I am with Pokemon. I'm not really into the games that much, or at least I don't really play the games. I just watch the show, and that's it. I don't think I really started playing the game until I met you, actually. And then after that, like, me and my friends started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, from time to time. We don't anymore, but we did. And I remember, like, one time we just went... and bought like a bunch of random packs.
Yeah.
And we would duel with them.
That's what I want to do.
And in one of the packs, I got Obelisk the Tormentor.
We should go do that.
Dude, it was fun because I got it's fun getting a bunch of packs and seeing how you can take all these different cards that clearly don't belong together, but try your best to come up with a strategy so that you can summon out different monsters.
That right there is essentially the heart of original Yu-Gi-Oh! What you were doing.
Yeah, and I remember I think I had Yuma's deck for a while, which is the main character from Zexal. But then my favorite deck that I have now is called Super Heavy Samurai, and I love that deck. Because it's basically it's full of a bunch of samurai monsters. I got some Xyz and some tuner monsters in there. And
tuners, that was the other one I didn't like.
Yeah, 5Ds, baby. And what's cool about them is if I want to, I can use some of the monsters to equip them onto other monsters. And how their abilities work is that you can't have any spells or traps in your graveyard. So if you're really a beginner at Yu-Gi-Oh, that's probably a good deck to start out with, just so that you don't have to deal with spells and traps.
Yeah. With the original game, there wasn't any loopholes where you could win in 2 or 3 turns. Well, there probably was, if you had Obelisk the Torment, or the 5 pieces of Exodia.
Yeah, I had a friend who had the 5 pieces of Exodia, and his deck was just made to get out those pieces.
But, so, they came out with a game recently, sometime this year, and it's online, and people could make their decks and battle each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Duel Links.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I know what you're talking
actual
about.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
It's not the phone game.
It's on console, right?
Or maybe it's Duelist Legacy. I don't. It's a newer game. Yeah, it's on console. It's on PC.
If it's newer, then it's probably not Duel Links.
Yeah, because Duel Links is old, right?
I think so.
I think it's Duelist Legacy is what it's called.
Okay.
I have it on my computer. I could have looked at it simply, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
People will either know what I'm talking about or they won't.
Yep.
But you can play, which means you can build your deck any way you want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you see that from the original game, how broken and stupid the new cards are. They look cool. I'm not hating on the art or anything. And I wish that they worked and were simpler. But I was watching Nick play.
Yeah.
And somebody will take a 10 to 12 minute turn, exhaust half of their deck, and already have a full field of monsters on their first turn because of the XYZs and the tuners and the pendulum. And then Nick gets to take a turn and can't really do anything, and then gets wiped out. And then I thought it was just a fluke, but no, there's like, he got into maybe, I watched him do 5 matches maybe, and 4 out of the 5, just, that was what it is. And then the 5th person was a person who liked this sort of older Yu-Gi-Oh! And they actually took their time and dueled, and that was an interesting duel. But the exploits is why I don't like them. Not saying that you're exploiting them, but I mean, even with our duel, I mean, look at the pendulum monsters. Did that make it an interesting duel?
Well, not the pendulum.
It was fun 'cause you
not
won.
the pendulum monsters, no. But with the tuner monsters and the XYZs, like I was playing against a friend, and even with the XYZs and tuner monsters, it was still a hard duel.
Yeah.
Like
well,
I had to, and he was using a banned card too. That's the reason why it was so difficult. Because I was dueling him, and a friend came up to me. Because it was me. It was the same day that me and my friends were using those random packs decks, and eventually we just started playing with like normal decks. So I started playing my super heavy samurai deck, and I forget what deck he was using. I don't remember what banned card he was using. But eventually my friend's duel ended. He came over to us, and he was like, "Hey, you're using a banned card," and I'm like, "What? You're using a banned card?" He's like, "Yeah." Dude, alright, you know what? I'm gonna beat you anyway with that banned card. You can keep it. And I had to really think to get
that's
to
the
get
heart
out
of original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Like
really
I had to think about, okay, let's see, I have XY, I have XC's monsters I can summon, I have 2 monsters I can summon, don't have any spells or traps obviously, but I was like, okay, what, because that's the thing, that's a great thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! You can play a card one way and then a card another way, and it'll have some sort of effect, but if you played those cards the opposite way, it'll do something different.
Yeah, that's the greatest part about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the combos are really unlimited. They could come out with a samurai deck. You could take maybe 5 cards out of it and put it in a dragon deck.
So
and they
like,
would just...
I just think tuners and... Sorry to interrupt you. I think I did, sorry. I just think tuners and Xyz monsters just only add to that, because it's just more that I can think about. Pendulum monsters, though, yeah, not the greatest idea. I think Link monsters wasn't a great idea either. I think those truly broke the game.
Yeah, I can't even remember what I was saying now.
You were saying how the way I was strategizing was the heart of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
And that's all I remember.
It led to something else, but I forgot what it was.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
It's all good. I'm completely blindsided now. Anyways, I'm not saying they're bad cards, and I'm not saying that, like... I mean, the way people use them, yeah, they're bad cards. People exploit them. But I have decks where I use certain XYZs, and I have decks where and I try to make them, like, match the theme. I think when they play on PC, the reason is even XYZ. You can pretty much get a free summon with an XYZ. Because if you have 2 monsters down, you can just fuse them in. Where in the original game, you had a limitation. You had to wait till your next turn to tribute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Well, you get one summon of a 4-star or lower monster.
Okay.
And you get a tribute. But you can't tribute a monster that you just laid down because it has summoning sickness. So if I laid down a 4-star, my goal is to keep that 4-star alive, so hopefully next turn I can summon it for a 5 or 6-star.
Gotcha.
But if I had 2 4 stars, I would try to keep them alive so I could summon a 7 or 8-star because it went by 2 stars.
I wonder if that's still a thing because I did not know that rule existed. I don't think my friends and I played with that rule.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me about it anyway.
So every 2 stars costed 1 more monster. So, like, it could be any monster. It could be any monster. So, like, even if you wanted to summon, like, a Dark Musician, it'd be a waste to summon that. But considering you get free summons once a turn that are 4 to 1 star, you want to get those down, as much as you can. So then, if you have a 5 or a 6-star, that requires just one monster to tribute. But then if you get a 7 and 8, that's 2.
That's 2.
And then 9 and 10, which I think were usually God cards, it would be 3.
Okay.
Unless if I'm wrong and the God cards were 4. Because the God cards were supposed to be hard to put down, because that's why they were so good.
Mm.
But I believe I saw somebody just whip one out on XYZ, and I'm like,
Yeah, that, like, and there are some monsters, I think, that you need an XYZ card in order to XYZ summon it. I don't think there are that many, though. I think Utopia is one of them, just because Utopia probably has the most evolutions of a card.
I have Utopia. I like that card. It goes with my warrior deck.
And then there's also Neo Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon, and I think you need Galaxy Eyes in order to summon that card. But Galaxy Eyes I don't think is an XYZ. I think it's a normal tribute summon.
Yeah. But,
But for tuner monsters, might be harder then, because for tuners, you need like an actual like tuner monster and another monster that matches that level to summon the monster itself.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. I just felt like Yu-Gi-Oh! I had so many good times with a couple of my friends because...
I broke you during Pendulum, didn't I?
Yeah.
I ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! For you. I'm so sorry.
But I had so many good times with my friends because, like, when we sat down, like, that's what we were doing that night was Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling. And the whole point was, like, it was like a resource. Like, you got these cards in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do with these to outsmart him? Like, am I going to lay something and try to goat him into doing something? Or am I going to try to get my monster to survive for a turn and outpower him? Like, it was like a battle of wits. Where now I feel like it's a game of Monopoly where you're just trying to win.
Who has the better monster, basically?
Yeah. I feel like everybody just views Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays, which I could be wrong, as just like any other board game. You're just trying to win real quick. Like, you don't care about, like, the enjoyment of the game.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Which, I'm not saying you didn't. I actually want to battle you again. And I actually wouldn't mind if you used that Pendulum deck.
I mean,
you're not going to draw them every time in your first hand.
I still have... not still. I have Pendulum cards in my Super Heavy Samurai deck, but I don't use them as Pendulum cards. I just use them as normal monster cards.
Yeah. And like I said, everybody has the right to play their way.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean? Whatever makes it enjoyable. I'm not dogging on anybody. I said that the cards look awesome.
Do you remember what happened after I wrecked you, though?
Oh, I was butthurt.
No. I mean, because we dueled again after that. Do you remember who won that duel?
No.
You did.
I did?
Yeah, you want to know why?
I didn't know we faced each other again.
Yeah, we did a second time, and I think we ended there. And you want to know why you won? Because I couldn't draw a single monster card. I had all spells and traps.
Yeah.
And those spells like traps that I had, like they weren't defending cards.
I think
they're like that. I think some of them were boost cards and stuff. Some of them were like, oh, I can like take the attack and put it back at you, something like that. I only survived, I think, for like a couple turns. It was over pretty quick.
Dang.
I was like, I don't have any monster cards.
I think Myers still sells those 20 random packs.
Oh yeah.
We should go get 2 of those because you need 40 to make a deck and just see who wins.
Oh yeah.
I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now so bad.
I never had
talking about it.
You know what never happened to me so far? I never had a duel go on so long that I've run out of cards.
You know, I came close once with Nick.
Really?
I haven't either.
How many cards did you have left? Do you remember?
I swear we both had like 5 or 3.
Oh, that's staying close.
And you know, it's even closer because me and him, we used to not have a rule where you could just, if you wanted to, like you had to follow the rule of like, I think, I don't know if they're still in place, but I know like Monster Reborn, you couldn't have more of 2 of them in your deck. That was a rule. And then other standard cards, you couldn't have more than 3. So like if you were to have Celtic Knight, you could only have 3 of them in your deck max.
Gotcha.
That was that was a tournament standard rule.
I think Monster Reborn you're allowed to have 2.
Yeah.
And then I think Pot of Greed is still banned. I know like years ago they did lifted some ban cards.
Pot of Greed is such a weird card to ban because I believe that card only lets you draw 3 cards and then you used it.
Yeah, I think it lets you draw 2 cards and that's it. But like it's so surprising that a card like that is like one of the most powerful cards in the game. And, you know, you draw 2 cards, but who knows what you get out of those 2 cards.
I wasn't expecting to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh so long, but
I mean, look, you draw 2 more cards, that's a lot more to your strategy.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's banned.
Which is crazy because I swear I've seen cards now where people like pull a bunch of cards out of their deck.
Well, I mean, there are other ways to pull cards out of your deck. Like, it could be like a monster's ability. Like, I'm sure there's some cards where it's like, oh, I can banish this monster and I can draw a card or something like that. Or I mean, there are special summons too. Like, oh, I can like I can send this monster to my graveyard and I can summon this monster from my hand.
You got anything else left to say about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, I did. I kind of forgot about though.
Well, you have time to think about it.
But one thing I will say is that my friend who was using that ban card whipped his butt. I came up with the perfect strategy. I was like, "Oh, what can I do? There's got to be something that I can do that's in my hand." And I'm pretty sure if I didn't win that turn, he would have won next turn.
Those are the good duels.
Yeah, I had the heart of the cards on my side.
I've also had duels where you lose, and then you look at your hand, and you're like, "Oh my god! If I would have actually did this and was been paying attention, I could have stopped that and won."
That's gotta suck.
Yeah. So, 1. Do you want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, I want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ever since we started talking about it, I'm like, dude, I really want to play Yu-Gi-Oh now.
I want to bust out my Super Heavy Samurai deck.
It sounds awesome. I have a Samurai deck too. I want them to face each other.
I can't wait to see the monsters. I think they're dope.
Oh, I can't wait to play. Let's go. Stop the show. Let's just go play
Let's go play Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, and the last thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, unless if you remember what you have to say.
I do not remember, no.
Well, you can bring it up later in the show. It's our show. It's a talk show. You know what I mean?
We're just chatting.
I just want to say thanks for the game, thanks for the memories, and thanks for this talk. This was all brought by my creator.
You know what? I'm gonna say the same thing you did. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the games. Thanks for the show. Thanks for the good times. And thanks for my best bud. Because if we didn't have that Yu-Gi-Oh duel, we probably wouldn't be best friends.
Exactly.
Because that's our first hangout. That was the first thing we did when we hang out together.
That is true. How did we not bring that up at all until the end? That is how we met.
It was just like, I remember, just like, I don't even remember how we found out we both played Yu-Gi-Oh. And it's just like, yeah, you want to hang out and have a Yu-Gi-Oh duel? And I was like, yeah, I do.
That sounds good. Yeah. We wouldn't even have this conversation.
Yeah, we wouldn't be where we are today. So thank you, Takahashi.
We will miss you. Hopefully you have a son or something that can carry it out.
All right.
True. You don't want a greedy corporation to get a hold of it and just absolutely just ruin it.
I mean, hey, strict copyright rules. I think they're at the greedy part already.
You might be true. You might be right. Plus, I think Magic the Gathering and both Pokemon are owned by big corporations right now, right?
I think the people that own Yu-Gi-Oh actually own Magic the Gathering.
West Coast or Wizards West. I can't remember what it's called.
Is it called Wizards West Coast?
I was just thinking about.
I don't know for sure. I have to look it up.
Oh, I was just thinking about the people who put out the cards.
Oh, okay. I mean, there could be like people who put out the cards, and then like the company who owns like the copyright and stuff.
good point. That's all confusing.
Yeah.
That's as confusing as
you know
Monsters.
you know what I wish would happen?
Huh.
I wish like people or the company that owned Yu-Gi-Oh would let like the artists that do the cards like some way put like a signature maybe like on the card, like on a bottom right hand corner, just like a little small signature.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be real cool. Dang. We never know what we're going to name these shows. See, Unprepared is the new prepared.
It is. You're right.
Because we didn't know what we were going to talk about today, and we already had a great show.
We're already at 45
two
minutes.
Subjects. We got 3 articles to popcorn. I think we might have to choose now.
Yeah.
And we still got Minions to talk about.
Yep.
So, I wish we had a couple of live viewers right now because we could ask them which one, but we got the 10 best Minecraft memes, Final Fantasy spin-off games tier list, and Elon Musk's Twitter buyout is reportedly in serious jeopardy. What one do you think you can bring the most to if we start talking about
I think we should do Elon Musk.
All right.
I think we're both going to get a kick out of that one.
Well, time for
popcorn. Popcorn.
Let's open it up.
Let's open it up with some butter.
You want to take it away or you want me to take it away?
I will take it away. I'm guessing we're starting at the part where it says a new report.
Yep.
All right. A new report has suggested that Elon Musk's plans to buy Twitter is in serious jeopardy. Is it in double jeopardy? Ha 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 ha. With the billionaire believing that the social network spam account figures are not verifiable.
Verifiable.
What did I say? Did I put a V in there instead? Verifiable? Verifiable.
Nice.
Verifiable.
Which, I don't know if you remember, we've been doing this show. This is show 21 or 22.
I don't remember.
Which has been like, that means it's been like 4 months. 4.5 months.
Dang.
And one of our first 2 shows, we were talking about Elon Musk buying out Twitter. And then we talked about it again in the next week because they declined the offer, then they accepted the offer, and I thought it was a done deal, and we wouldn't be talking about this.
I thought he bought it.
Right? All right. According to the Washington Post, Musk and his team have doubts over the figures Twitter has provided in regards to how many spam accounts are registered on the service. Spam accounts? So like a bunch of fake accounts?
I guess so, yeah.
So there must be a bunch of fake Twitter accounts, and that's the problem with not buying it?
Sounds like it.
The publication's sources say Musk's belief that these figures are not verifiable means that he does not have enough information to evaluate Twitter's prospects as a business venture. It is expected that Musk will take potentially drastic action in response.
Oh wait, is Twitter making spam Twitter accounts?
Dang.
So
Maybe.
that
Maybe
Elon Musk doesn't buy it?
Maybe. But I guess what I got out of that paragraph is I'm guessing he doesn't want to go 100% through with the deal unless if he knows that it's a money-making business.
I mean, fair.
And if you've inflated it with a bunch of fake accounts, you don't know if it's making money because you don't know if... Because I believe websites make money depending on how much traffic you get. So if half the traffic is fake, I don't think you're getting any money.
That's true, yeah. Oh, so yeah, Twitter might have... Oh, so basically the article is saying that Twitter, like most of their accounts could be spam accounts.
Yeah, alright, take it away with the next paragraph.
Alright, starting in May, Musk threatened to walk away from his Twitter buyout if the platform didn't meet his demand over spam accounts. He initially said that he would not purchase the social network unless it could confirm less than 5% of accounts were fake or spam bots. And while Twitter itself claims that the number does not indeed hover around 5%, Musk appears to be unsatisfied with their data.
While Musk may well take drastic action and attempt to step away from the deal, it will not be a clean break. You know, this probably splits the community because I've heard half people really excited that Elon will buy it, and then half the people saying that they don't want Elon to buy it. So this probably makes them happy if he backs out.
What makes that half happy anyways?
I don't use Twitter that much, so I don't care.
I have a Twitter account, but I don't really use it.
Yeah, I had one when we were doing Dojo 42. So I think it's sitting unused. I'm one of the spam accounts. All right, where was I at in that? As the Washington Post reports,
yes.
Musk has agreed to complete the buyout unless something major happens. And they use quotation marks for that. Major. Happens to Twitter's business. And it is believed that this fake accounts issue would not legally qualify as such. Experts also believe that Twitter will fight for the deal to go through, while the company initially tried to fend off Musk's takeover. It is expected that Twitter will weaken should the deal collapse, and so it's in Twitter's interest to see the deal through.
If Musk should somehow be able to terminate the deal based on the fake accounts, he will still be expected to pay a $1 billion breakup fee. Holy crap.
Wow. Well, actually, I was talking about how much that is, but wait, hold on. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO began his buyout with an offer of $44 billion. So I guess if you're offering $44 billion, $1 billion is a spit in the bucket.
Yeah.
Not for Twitter, though. I bet you they're like, yeah, give us that $1 billion.
We want it.
Anyways, he made that offer back in April, which was accepted soon after by Twitter. Since then, the deal has seen a variety of ups and downs, including Twitter founder Jack Dorsey claiming Musk is the singular solution I trust, and Musk sending the Twitter's current CEO a poop emoji. Mature.
Wow.
A poop emoji. So yeah.
I would have broken the deal if someone sent me a poop emoji.
Would you buy Twitter for $44 billion?
Heck no. Twitter is full of mean people.
That's a big off. I don't know how much Elon Musk has. I know he made Tesla and SpaceX, but $44 billion for Twitter? Does Twitter even? How much money does Twitter make a year?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Would he?
I mean, we're basically the products of social media, so
that is true. Huh. Interesting. So, we still don't know whether Elon's buying Twitter or not.
Nope, but we know that Elon Musk sends poop emojis.
He sends poop emojis, and no matter what, he lost $1 billion.
Which is nothing to him.
Exactly.
All right. He probably just like put it in cash. Bam, take it.
True. Yeah, I don't have anything left to talk about that.
I thought we'd get a lot out of that. I thought we'd get like some jokes or something.
Yeah, essentially that article.
But we only got like 2.
That article was kind of like in the title.
Basically, just like, yeah, so Elon Musk, like, probably not buying Twitter. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, no, nothing really that much of an update.
Because that was fast, we'll do another popcorn subject. Do you want to do the 10 best Minecraft memes or Final Fantasy spin-off games tier list?
I'll let you pick. I picked last time.
I really want to do the Final Fantasy spin-off games because I wanted to see like what they're actually ranked.
Okay.
But I feel like the 10 best Minecraft memes would leave more to discuss.
All right, memes it is.
All right. The 10 best Minecraft memes. I did pre-scan this article, and I just want to go ahead and say that they don't actually show the memes.
What?
Yeah, they just describe them.
What?
So I guess we'll have to use our imaginations if they're funny or
I
not.
want to go back to the gaming one.
Oh, wait. Never mind. When I first read it, they didn't show the memes. Now they actually put the memes in.
Oh, nice. Maybe they just don't like you.
I guess. All right. The Vicious Cycle Minecraft meme. It's a block with arrows going around it with words by the arrows. It says, play Minecraft, invite your friends, play with your friends stop playing, play yourself, get bored, stop playing Minecraft, want to play Minecraft again, play Minecraft.
Sounds like your schedule.
And the paragraph that goes with that is, we've all been there. Months of endless playing, thinking about your blocky world day and night, and longing to continue the adventure. You complete that one task, you set yourself a gargantuan achievement, and then you get bored. You leave the game for a while, but sooner or later, it'll come back. It's always there. Go play it again. You know you want to. So, let's do this article with a little bit of flavor.
Okay.
We're going to give a thumbs up or thumbs
sauce?
down. We're going to say thumbs up or thumbs down, obviously. On whether you think that meme is a good meme. I give it a thumbs down.
Oh, me too.
I played a little bit of Minecraft. I know I'm not heavy into it like some people, but I give it a thumbs down because it didn't make me laugh.
Well, there's that. Also, I figured you could say this about anything.
True. Really, it is.
That's the reason why I give it a thumbs down. Sue, play Yu-Gi-Oh! Invite your friends. Play with your friends. Your friends stop. Your friends stop playing. Play yourself. By the way, I did play by myself with Yu-Gi-Oh! So you can play by yourself.
Or here's how you make it funny, dude.
Get bored. Stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again? Play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'll go a step farther. Play porn. Invite your friends. Play with your friends. Wow, that changes the meaning.
That changes everything.
Your friends stop playing. Play with yourself. Get bored. Stop playing with yourself. Want to play with yourself again? Watch porn. Thumbs up. That was a good one.
Okay, on to the next one. So it's basically like 6 different squares, and it's
called the Creeper Panic Minecraft meme.
They probably know what it is just based off of that. Maybe we should just read the titles of these things. It says, you battle creeper, panic. You placed a bed to set a respawn point. Calm. The creeper blew up. You and the bed. An explosion.
All right. Paragraph that goes with it.
Maybe you're underground and find a mine shaft or ender dungeon. Maybe you're far away from your home base and discover an amazing new biome or structure and desperately want to relocate there. But the sun is setting, the sweat on your brow comes worse and worse. You hear that familiar hiss, you frantically slam a bed down to save your spot, and boom! So much for that, huh?
I give that meme a thumbs up.
That one's pretty good.
It got better at the end. All right, faster than light Minecraft meme. Wait, you never gave it a thumbs up or down?
It's thumbs up.
Thumbs up for you?
Thumbs up for me.
That
one's pretty good.
Number 3, faster than light Minecraft meme. It's a box just like every meme, but there's 4 boxes in it. At the top it says the 4 horsemen of the things faster than light. Then it says a black hole's gravity, the Flash, universe expansion, and baby zombies.
Thumbs down.
Yeah, thumbs down. With parkour maps being popular and potions that enhance your speed being craftable, you'd think that there could be nothing and or no one that could possibly keep up with you. The baby zombies laugh in your face. The mischievous little ankle biters. So that's probably funny to somebody who's more into Minecraft, I'm guessing. But yeah, I have to agree with you, thumbs down. Got a way to make it funny? That worked well on the first one. How do we make it a thumbs up?
Black holes, gravity, the Flash, universe expansion, the 4 horsemen of things faster than light, black holes, gravity, the Flash, universe expansion,
men.
Get out of my head! I was trying to say something similar on that joke that you said last week. I was like, oh, what did he say though?
Only things faster than light. Men in bed. Thumbs up!
Thumbs up!
Teamwork. All right, bring us to Stonk's Minecraft meme.
Okay, so it's Stonk. I'm guessing that guy's name is Stonk anyways. I don't really play Minecraft. It's basically got, I'm guessing those are stocks?
I guess, yeah.
And the stocks are going up, and the guy's just like, huh. Which I don't know why you would say that if the stocks are going up. So I'll give that one a thumbs down. Doesn't make any sense.
How do we spice it up?
Even the paragraph is dumb. It says villager noises, Stonk's villager noises.
I don't even know how to spice this one up.
It's a woman, and the numbers are times instead, and the woman's like, huh.
Thumbs up!
Thumbs up! We're just gonna make these all sexual? Is that what we're gonna do?
No, there was one good one by itself. Loki mining Minecraft meme. Me and 1.18 finding no diamonds. Have been mining for 3 hours. Pain, nothing feels worse than mining for ages and having nothing but cobblestone and dirt to show for it. There's a chance you'll find a diamond. Just behind the next block, though, right?
I give that one a thumbs up.
Yeah.
That one makes me feel something. I get that.
Yeah, that one didn't make me laugh, but I get the there's probably a little bit of a pain that happens in game that brought that on. So yeah, thumbs up. Bring us to the leather armor Minecraft.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one dog and one wolf, I guess, one werewolf. The dog. So on top of the dog says people who make iron armor first, and the wolf is people who make leather armor first.
I'm not gonna lie, the picture makes me laugh. Thumbs up.
I feel like I get that one too, so I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up.
Oh, if you read the paragraph, it actually makes it better too.
Oh, okay. Well, with that real quick, there isn't much that scares me, but that thing right there, those that make leather armor first, they scare me. Why would you do this? Oh, that's definitely a thumbs up now.
I'll give 2 thumbs up to that one, actually.
All right, pollution Minecraft meme.
Me right after having created Minecraft world, and it's a lumberjack chopping down a tree. The same world 8 months later, and it's essentially
our world.
Our world. I'm gonna read the paragraph before I give thumbs up or thumbs down.
Okay.
Everything used to be so beautiful and natural, and now we could have preserved it. Are we the bad guys? Don't think about it too hard. So I'm guessing you start in nature on it and you just destroy everything. I give it a thumbs up. It's probably a sentence message.
I'm gonna give it a middle on this one.
All right, middle. Taking inventory Minecraft meme.
All right, so basically, there's this thing that says taking inventory. Says common 83.8%. Open your inventory, and then it's the reverse flash vibrating, and it says on the side 16.2% of players, and on the bottom it says my goals are beyond your understanding.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Here's a paragraph that goes with it. There are some things in this world that aren't meant to be known. How 16.2% of players haven't opened their inventory. I'm guessing that's supposed to say list?
Probably.
Inventory
list, yeah.
Inventory list playing Minecraft is what?
Whilst.
Oh, whilst. Okay. I was like, is that a word? Why didn't you just use a normal word, dude?
So,
I'm getting the paragraph a thumbs down.
On our YouTube video, considering you have this next week off, if you could, take the article and just put the memes on them.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
And then people can see them. So, yeah, check out the YouTube video when this comes out if you want to see the memes we're talking about.
All right, Bo Decision's Minecraft meme.
All right, it's a picture, 2 boxes. The first box says it has 2 buttons with a finger going towards one of the buttons, but can't decide which button. And one of the buttons says mending, and the other button says infinity. And then the second box is a guy sweating holding a bow. I don't get this one. So
I don't get this one either.
On to the paragraph. Of all the things to limit in Minecraft, having to choose between OP enchantments is a cruel one. Why? How am I supposed to choose? I don't get that one.
I think I'm not going to give this one a thumbs up or a thumbs down just because I feel like you have to be like a Minecraft fan to get this one.
Yeah, so I'll give it a sideways.
Sideways.
Elytra fail Minecraft meme.
All right, so we got a bus on some train tracks, and there's a train coming. That's the first picture. It says, me flying around with Elytra. And then... in the second picture, the train's hitting the bus. It says, entire mountain suddenly blowing Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
An issue for those of us with outdated hardware. That split-second freeze as the world chunks update can be a life or death situation. We just want to glide around, man. Cries and old laptop noises.
Yeah, that's definitely a thumbs up.
And that's the end.
And that was the article. Okay, so initially when we started the article, I was like, these kind of suck. But they started getting funnier as they went, and I'm sure some of them were funnier if you played Minecraft. But there was a couple that I think even if I played a lot of Minecraft, I was like, these are just bad.
Yeah, some of them we made.
The first one, I like the watch porn one better. Watch porn with friends. Play with yourself. Oh,
get bored.
Okay. Oh. Well, that's the end of popcorn, so if only I could remember what comes after popcorn.
Alright, so what's today's war session about, Mike?
Today's war session is about Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to do a live stream duel.
Alright, I got my undefeated invisible deck right here.
And I got... Your phone lit up, it distracted me from whatever I was going to say. Okay, I'm just kidding. War session's about minions.
Minions!
The Rise of Gru.
The Rise of Gru.
The Rise of Groot. Get out of my head.
Dude, I just read your mind. Like, I knew what you were going to say.
You have the mind reading card?
Millennium Shield!
All right. That used to come in McDonald's, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Millennium Shield?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I had friends who got 'em.
That's a very good card.
3,000 defense.
I remember when I brought it out, you're like, dang, you have Millennium Shield?
I know that card very well. I was like, dang. It was like seeing an X. I was like, damn it. What are you doing here?
Oh my gosh.
We're talking about
I remember what I was going to say now. So basically, there's this animation, this Yu-Gi-Oh fan animation, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's Yugi.
I'm listening.
He's listening? Are you listening?
It's Yugi.
It's Yugi and it's Kaiba dueling. And first it's Yugi's turn. He's like, alright, I place this monster here. I place this card face down and I end my turn. And then Kaiba's like, what could Yugi be planning with that face down? And then Yugi's like, gee, I hope Kaiba doesn't suspect that that's my suspended driver's license. And then Kaiba summons Battle Ox, and Yugi's like, what? No, that's a crap card. Get it off the field right now. He's like, all right, fine. I summon Enraged Battle Ox. He's like, that's one of the best cards in the game.
Oh, man. Thumbs up!
Thumbs up! Quadruple thumbs up! Hey guys, Marquando here. On behalf of me and Mike Sensei, just want to say thanks for watching, we appreciate it. If you want to catch early news and early war sessions, be sure to check us out on Twitch every Friday night between 5 and 7. And remember, stay otaku.